We're back to the good old days. I'm back. So, I was talking about this on the last stream that I did maybe last week. I don't know how long ago it was. I'm going to try and work on some new inks to sell on social media. So, if this looks like something you want to get and have, this one that I'm going to make on this stream today is going to be up for sale just through social media. Just DM me when the time comes. But I'm going to work on that now. Enough gab, enough yak. Let's get to it. Let's go. All right, so I did this drawing already of this alligator. I like to do alligators and frogs, or crocodile maybe. Maybe it's a crocodile actually. And I figured I haven't used a brush in a little while, so I'm gonna ink it, watercolor it with a brush. Oh, I need ink. So here's my ink bottle. I haven't poured this ink in forever, since I was working on my book pretty much. And now I'm coloring that book, my 250-page graphic novel, Bonehead. By the way, my name is Ryan O'Connor. I am a cartoonist, and I draw every day. I don't make money at it yet, but I draw like I do. I draw like my life depends on it. Whoa. And I streamed my whole 250-page book being inked on my YouTube channel. So you can see that at Wrangleshank, at Wrangleshank, just like that, on YouTube. You'll find me. That's me on Twitter and Instagram. Ooh, that's a rough start. Did you hear that car alarm going on? Okay. Okay, now I'm finding the brush. Say I haven't inked with a brush in a little bit. So the ink I'm using is Speedball, is the brand. I just buy these big old things. I inked pretty much the whole book, that whole 250-page book with this bottle, and I barely put a dent in it. So you buy a bottle like that, it'll last you forever. And I just pour the ink into this little bottle cap, and that'll be more than enough. The thing I like about the brush, about inking with the brush, because I was going to ink this like I've been inking everything lately with just my pens. But the thing I like about the brush is you get more dynamic line weights with it. It's a little more unpredictable. See, you get those scumbly looking lines. It's like 8. No, it's 9 o'clock now. PM. In the morning. No. Nine PM in the morning. No, it's 9 PM. And was a little late to decide I wanted to do. Well, I actually knew I was going to do this for a while now, but it takes too long to set up. That's why I don't have thumbnail art like I used to always have the thumbnail art ready to go. But it takes long enough. I'm just getting back in the swing of this, so I almost didn't use StreamYard to stream to multiple channels. Like I streamed to YouTube, I streamed to Twitch, I streamed to Facebook, all simultaneously using this thing called StreamYard, which I've been paying for in my absence this whole time and not using. I was about to go live on YouTube, and I was like, I better use StreamYard. People can watch on Twitch and Facebook. I invited people to come and chat with me on the stream, but I don't blame them if they don't come in. Everybody's trying to go to bed. Went for a hike on this, like these nature. No, I didn't really go for a hike. I went to this nature center fairly nearby, and it was kind of a sad excuse for a nature center. It was beautiful what was there, but it was like a very small area in between two busy roads. So it was like, it was a pretty sad excuse for a nature center. But what was there was very beautiful. But you could like stand in the middle of it. You could see a busy road on this side, and then you could see a busy road on this side. It was kind of ridiculous. Oh, hey, Crimson. Yeah, I haven't been streaming. I'm doing good. I got a new job. I left my job that I was working for 19 years, and I got a new job, but the problem with that is it's like an hour away from me, and so I added like basically 2 hours of driving to my day, and it's on average it's a slightly longer work day than I would regularly work. And I also started dating somebody also far from me. So I'm like, I all my streaming time kind of disappeared. But I'm trying to make time for it again. How have you been? Crimson's in Australia, right? There's no way I'm wrong about that. I'm definitely. That I remember. And if I am wrong, you owe me a punch in the face. Mm-hmm. I gotta make these teeth a little more solid. I'm kind of wishy-washy on where they're going. Whoa, Dominami. See, I did a stream, I think, a week ago, and that was my first one in forever. And I forgot to do it to also Twitch. And now that I'm streaming to Twitch tonight, everybody's coming out of the woodwork. Yeah, so long. Good to see you. Your pain issues are slowly getting worse, but that's life. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Oh no. Oh, get a load of this. I was in a. So I was just telling Crimson, I I I left my job that I was working for 19, almost 20 years, and I got a new job, but it's far from me, so I spend a lot of time driving now, and and around the same time, I also started dating, really for the first time, basically ever, and then so that was eating up a lot of time. It was very hard to make streams work, and it's all that stuff's still going on, but I'm kind of finding a groove where I feel like I can do it again. Maybe not as regularly as I was before, but get a load of this. So when I started my new job, I was driving there one day. I'd been there like a couple months at that point, and I was driving along, and all of a sudden, I see a car coming right at me, and the thought in my head was like, "What are they doing there?" And boom, head-on collision, and they destroyed the front of my car. They went sailing away from me, and I'm just sitting in my car, like all the airbags went off, and um, my phone is still playing like some video that I had playing, like just playing in the background. It wasn't really a video; it was just I was listening to audio on YouTube. But and I'm like, what the heck? I don't know. Like, first thing was like I was fine, and I'm just sitting in there. Somebody knocks on my window, and I'm like looking around. I can't open my door, so I roll down my window and climb out. And yeah, this girl had like I couldn't even recall, like I couldn't even put together what I had seen when it happened. But this girl had, it was raining out too, I should have said, but it was I was going through an intersection on my way to work, and this girl was going the opposite direction. She was making a turn, and like just hit me right head on, just like that. And she took out the whole front of my car, crushed the front of her car, but because I was she was making a turn. I was going like 55 and like knocked her way away. And both of us were okay. Neither of us got hurt miraculously. And what's even crazier is like if I had been going a second faster, or if I'd gotten there a second earlier, or if she decided to go like a second later, she would have plowed right into the driver's door and crushed me. So that worked out really well. I mean, I didn't really get hurt. I think I cracked a rib because I was feeling that for a while, but it didn't affect my mobility. I was still doing stuff at work that, like, I was like operating those like heavy duty staples that you like put your weight into and like slam them down. And I thought that was going to give me trouble, and it didn't. So I don't know. I was really lucky, but yeah, a lot of life changes. How are you, Dominami? Anything going on with you? I I didn't know if I was gonna. I almost didn't know if I was gonna hear from you guys again. When I was when I did my last stream, I was kind of thinking about that. Today, I wasn't even anticipating seeing anybody. I didn't even think that um, it would make a difference that I streamed on the StreamYard thing this time. Said, nah, just enjoying your summer, hating the mosquitoes. Yeah. My sister got married last month. Let's see. What else? Oh, I have a new baby niece named Ember. I just babysat her and her siblings recently. Oh, and I was going to try this thing out where the idea for this drawing is I'm going to ink it and watercolor it live. And I'm going to offer it up for sale through just on social media. I'm just going to see who wants it. It'll be like first come, first serve. Maybe I'll do. This is just a test to see if this will even work. But I'll offer it on like Facebook, Kara. I just started a Kara. Also Wrangleshank. Facebook, Instagram, Kara, and Twitter. And see if anybody wants it. And then once it's up there, whoever, like, it'll be just first come, first serve. Whoever gets to me about it will get it. It'll be like $25, I think. And then they can just DM me I'll do other ones too if this seems like a thing that'll work. I've never really tried selling this stuff before. Maybe I could do commissions. That makes me, I don't know why that makes me so nervous. Um, I, I, I'm sure I could, but it really does make me nervous to just put it out there to draw anything. I like drawing whatever like pops out of my head. Like even my girlfriend was asking if I thought I'd be able to do a portrait of an old family dog for her mother, and I was like agreeing to it. And I didn't even see what she was talking. Like she didn't have a picture; she was just bringing it up, and I was like agreeing to it, but I was just like so nervous. Like, what if I can't do it well? You know, I just get nervous on that level. Like, what if I mess it up? Or like, what if I let them down? But like I say, I'm sure I could do that. Maybe this will. I don't know. Maybe this will be like my bridge to that. Well, we'll see. Uh, you said the recently you got to redo your overlays in PNG Tuber and some other stuff. Oh yeah, like the artwork. You redid the artwork. You are really good at those. What do you work in? I don't remember. Is it Photoshop or something? Or Illustrator? People still want you to do stuff for them, even though I don't feel my stuff's as great as they go. No, you're really good at that. Oh, Clip Studio Paint Pro. Okay, that's right. Yeah, if you ever check out Crimson V, Crimson Veil, um, Man, you really are really good at that. So it's like anytime anybody asks for that kind of stuff, you have like what, like 12 different pieces you have to make for them? Because you do like a bunch of different expressions for each one. Oh, I didn't fill this one in. So I thought it'd be cool to, if I'm gonna try and sell stuff, if I do actually sell it, I thought it'd be kind of cool that they'll have a live stream to see it being made. I sketched it before I came on the stream because when I just bought this sketchbook, and it's like when you start a new sketchbook and you're like, okay, what's the first thing that I'm going to draw in it? Sometimes, for me anyway, there's like a kind of a pressure that comes with that. Like, you got to get off to a good start. I probably started to draw this 2 times before I was like not finding good shapes or something. Depends what they ask for and what I do extra. Okay. Yeah, I guess probably not everybody asks for the same things. Let's see. Your most recent one was a chibi of someone's WWE game character, which was a plague guy. Did I see that one? I think I might have seen it. You mean like that long build mask thing? Yeah. I think I saw. I'm sure I saw you post that on uh, Instagram, and I might have seen it on your Discord. I think I was looking for you on Discord. Like your name comes up somewhere on Discord, but I don't see you on the side with everybody else that I'm following there anymore. Yeah, I thought I was. Like I said, your name. I saw your name somewhere in Discord. I don't understand plenty about Discord still, but like on the sidebar where everybody's listed, you weren't there anymore. I just noticed that. So I don't know when that happened. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you posted it with a bunch of other stuff on Instagram fairly recently, like maybe a few months ago. I don't know. Um. Oh, sure. if we came unconnected, unfriended, or whatever on there, I don't know how or when that happened. But I still saw something with your name on it. I didn't look at it too closely, but I thought that was really weird that you weren't listed on the side with everybody else. Thank you. Here, let me see. There you are. Okay. Gotcha. My phone is telling me my bedtime is coming up. I have, that's another thing with this new job. It's, I wake up way earlier these days, and I don't really have to be told to go to bed. But I did set a thing to tell me when my bedtime was a while back. Because I used to stay up real late all the time. And it was not going to work anymore. Oh, let's see. We are still friends. Friendship wins. I gave someone admin access when I was having a bit of a break. I know they cleaned up a few things in there. I don't know if they removed people or not. Okay. Oh, let me sign this. Yeah, because I wasn't posting anything anywhere nearly as much for a long time too. I was mostly just like working on my comic, um, uh, whenever I could, and just cranking it out. So I have 100, like close to 120 pages, like done of Bonehead. It's depressing how slow it's going. I mean, when I think about how much more there still is, there's about 130 pages to go. Yeah, so it's about 150, 147, something like that. And you should see it though. Maybe I'll post some pages in the Discord soon. But every page I'm so happy with. Okay, I'll let this dry. I'm gonna clean this brush. Well, I inked it all by hand. I am coloring it in Photoshop. Yeah, I'm going to like, what do you call it? FedEx, and I'm scanning in like 24 pages at a time, and I bring them into Photoshop, clean them up, and color them in Photoshop. And then I bring them into the thing that Clip Studio Paint used to be, because I still only have the old version, Manga Studio, and I'll letter them in that. I I could probably do it in Photoshop, but I don't know. The other artists, at least that Doug TenNapel guy was doing it, and that's what got me starting it that way. And I I think I kind of like tried lettering in Photoshop and Clip Studio, and I liked what I was how it was working in Clip Studio better. Okay, actually, I'm going to leave that open. Oh, you know what? I used to have a cup. Oh, I know where it is. I'll be right back. I'm going to fill this with some other water. All right. I had to take the scenic route to water. And this ink, let me dump that back in the bottle. But it does take time. I was saying this before when I was streaming. By the time I finish a page, start to finish, like sketch it out, pencil it, ink it, color it, and letter it, I've probably put 10 hours of work into each page. Sincerely, like some are faster than others, some take longer than others, but and the coloring is definitely the longest process so far. And I did a few color streams for me working on the pages way back, but I didn't want to do like every page because I wasn't sure if, like, if I sell the book, I didn't know if that was gonna be like some kind of issue down the line, showing like every finished page, basically. That's what I was kind of like worried about a little bit. But I figured I could do some color streams, so I've got a few of those out there. Some of this ink is still wet, so I want to be a little careful. Most of the line work for this guy is good by now, but this black spot has some wet spots I can see. For the most part, it's really quick. My name is the last thing I did, and it's all dry. You can hear me shaking my bookshelf slightly, I'll bet. Let's see. But yeah, almost half a day. I mean, I did the whole book in sketches, and that went by really fast. Like, I was just kind of like reading the script and kind of breaking up the page and figuring out what I wanted to be on a page, how much action I wanted to be on a page, and I kind of did the whole book that way. Then I went through the whole book and penciled it. Went through the whole book, inked it. You guys were there for a lot of that. And now I'm doing the color, but like, it's but like when I add it up, like, and think about it, it's like, yeah, it seems to be that I probably spend about 10 hours on any given page, or at least 7, I'd say. There's a pretty fun one that I just cleaned up today and got ready to color. That that one that one will be exciting. That'll be one I have to post in the Discord. Are you in the Discord, Daminami? I don't even know. Let me see. I mean, I don't know if you have it even, but I was gonna see if I can find a link to it, like Crimson just gave me. Account. I don't know. That's okay. Yeah, I started one because it seemed like a lot of people were using it for a while, and then a handful of the people I was on it for kind of stopped using it. It seemed, but people still use it. I don't go in there very much though. It's my Discord doesn't get a lot of action, but then again, neither does my Twitter. And I have the most followers on Twitter than anything else, I think. Maybe Instagram, I'm not sure, but it's like no matter what I post, it seems like it doesn't get any attention on Twitter. Add your Discord link. Oh, you know what? I think I do have a link on my Linktree thingy. Let me see what that is. Oh, I know where to find that. Hold on. Let's see. Oh, I thought it was going to be logged in already. What's my date of birth? Who's asking? Get out of my face. What should we? Oh, it's trying to sign me up. Sucker. Get out of here. What else has an instrument? I'm not gonna mess with this right now. But if you go on, if you follow me on Twitter or well, where's the stream? Okay, if you follow me on Twitter or Instagram or any of that at Wrangleshank, there I am at Wrangleshank. There should be a link in the bio, and it goes to a link tree, and I think it's got Discord and Twitter and Instagram, and then it's also got like my YouTube channel and Twitch, and it's got like a playlist of like animations, and then I think it's got a playlist for Ink the Book Show, but I'm not sure about that. I need to make this guy like yellowish green. So I got my watercolors over here. It's a very foresty green. Is this a green? I don't. Yeah, there we go. That's more of a spring green. Probably would have been a better color to start with. I'll get some yellow in there too. My voice is really rough today. So I was yesterday. My girlfriend has a whoops. My girlfriend has a boy who's turning 4 this week, and we had a birthday party for him yesterday, and so I was hanging out with him all day, and that's a lot of. He's got tremendous energy, superhuman energy, and then after that I went. My dad sings in a band. They just do cover stuff, but he's in a band, and he does shows every once in a while. And last night he was having a show. I didn't think I was going to be able to go, but it worked out where I was, and so I went out there and saw that. And I must have been yelling or something, like hooting and stuff, or woo. Because today my voice was like earlier. My voice was real rough, and I still sound kind of. I thought it went away, and I'm hearing it again. It's real croaky. Wait, what did you say anyway? You should add your Discord link in your about. Oh, that's what you said. I should. I might have the whole link tree there that I was talking about. I'm not sure. I think I visited Twitch recently, but I don't know what I did on there, if I did. So I feel like if I put a link, I would have put the link tree one, which should have it. But I'll look into that. Oh, this actually isn't the first drawing I did in this book, this sketchbook. I actually made a card for my girlfriend's son, which I usually don't make birthday cards myself. I usually buy them, but I always want to make them, and I never do. But I did this time. Let me see if I can pull it up because I took a picture. And I made it. There's a little picture inside too, but I don't want to show that because of the message. Ooh, new line of merch, birthday cards. Maybe. Yeah, Christmas cards and stuff. Maybe. Yeah, when her mom saw this, she was like, you could make cards. Here, I'll show that. So that the inside I drew a little present, and then there's a fly buzzing past it. And it's like, I didn't really put that much thought into it when I was making it, but I was like, oh, the fly got away because the frog got some cake. Okay. And I'm just gonna just make it a little less clean. Yeah, and I wasn't even gonna color it at first, and I was like, I should, because I was like running late because I remembered at the last minute. I was like, oh yeah, I didn't buy a card because I was gonna make one, and I was like, oh well, I better do it now. And then it was almost time for me to leave, and I like drew the whole thing. I was like, come on, it needs some color. And so I went and grabbed some markers and I started coloring it like real fast. And I was just gonna color the character or something. I was like, well, do that part too, and do that part. And then I was like, well, now it looks weird that the background isn't colored, and so I just kept coloring it. And then I left like 25 minutes later than I meant to. But no, it wasn't a big deal. But yeah, they liked that. Yeah, I like it. Gives it a little more, when it's not so toasty clean, when it's not so like straightforward and perfect, it kind of makes it a little richer in a way. It's kind of what I like about the inked lines, the brushed ink lines, too. Kind of makes it a little less too perfect. Here, I'll get some blue in there. Okay. Now I'll get the little yellow underside of his jaw. Make it a lighter yellow than that. Okay. Oh, let me bring this back in a little bit. There we go. Gonna do yellow on his eyes too. Let me soak this up a bit. Your eyes are spilling out of their sockets. Okay. I want to make his teeth different from his skin. So I'm kind of a little too much using the same color. So I'm adding white-ish, but I'm also going to, maybe I'll add like this brown, this like yellow brown. And get some white in that too. Lighten it up a bit. There's too much green in here. Oh well. Let's see what happens. Just kind of make them a little muddier and grayer. So they look separate. Because they're looking a little too close. They were looking a little too close to me. Okay. Here, I'll get some. This guy drinks a lot of coffee. Okay. There we go. And then what else? We need to color. Oh, actually, you know, I want to put some like add some depth to these eyes a little bit too. Let me sop that up. Okay. Whoa, just sprinkled across the page. Okay. Because this always looks nice when I do it in the markers. Just add a little depth to the eyes with the color. And I'm going to make his irises stand out by doing a sharp, contrasty color, like I'll do a red. Like a bright red. Maybe it's orange. Blue would also kind of stand out. Okay. And then, speaking of blue, let's get these overalls underway. Underwear? So that's like a sky blue. This is like a navy blue. Let me get some of that in there. Make it a bit deeper. And I'll get some white in that. So they look kind of like jeansy. Let's see. Okay. Oh, and he's got the yellow underside of his tail too. I forgot about that part. Okay. Maybe I'll use whatever red this is already here. Apply some of this one. And then get some white in that. Kind of make it a little pinky. I'll get some navy blue in there. Maybe make it a little purple. More white. Okay. It's kind of a plummy color. Okay. He's got some buttons on his overalls. Oops. I feel like I just posted a drawing where somebody was wearing overalls. I don't remember what it was. Let's see. It's been a whole hour. You're gonna dip? Okay. Yeah, thank you, Damanami. Good to see you. Thanks for coming in. I appreciate it. Let's see. I was actually thinking that. I was like, I hope I didn't like shake off, the friends I made and they're all like gone and into other stuff now and they don't stream anymore or something. But no, good to see some familiar faces in here. And then let's see. Maybe I'll do kind of like, oh no, not that one. Kind of like this more bluish foresty green. I'll put some of this blue in there. Oh no, that's very overpowering. That navy blue. Put more of this green back in there. I tried to put a little blue in there and it totally took over the color. Okay. So this page is not, I wanted to do 8x10s and I couldn't find a pad of 8x10 pages because I know that's a standard frame size. So I thought it'd be cool to offer it in a nice frame size. You can frame it once you got it. But I guess if you just cut half an inch off each side, I should get a paper cutter too and just do it myself before I try and sell them. But yeah, you can cut half an inch off each side and it'll be perfect for framing. But yeah, 9 by 11. and I'll be offering this for sale on at Wrangleshank on Twitter, at Wrangleshank on Instagram, at Wrangleshank on Facebook, at Wrangleshank on Kara. And if anybody's interested, they can DM me on it. I'll post I'll post a picture of it, and I'll offer it up. And it'll be like, I think what I'm gonna say is $25. And I haven't done any research. I've never sold this stuff before, so I just want to get a whirl, see if I can pull it off, and maybe I'll do more of these. I'll film myself doing it on here, and I'll just offer the drawings up for sale, and whoever just claims it first will set up payment on my DMs or whatever, and then I'll ship it out to you wherever you like. And I know some people are on the other side of the world, but I'll eat that whatever this is a happy experiment. So anyway, let's do something. Remember how I was plopping some other colors into the guy's face and stuff? I'm gonna do that with the background too. I'm gonna get some kind of just make it a little less too perfect. And we'll like kind of blend it in a little bit. Okay. Kind of like it the way it is. I said blend it, but I kind of like that. Don't forget his other sleeve. Oh, thank you, Zach. Oh, my savior. I felt like when I was coloring that, I was like looking around. I was like, I feel like I'm missing something. Thank you, Zach. Last minute with the save. Zach's my buddy from art school. I didn't even know he was in here. Appreciate it. Hey man, you haven't streamed in a while. Zach was doing game streams for a long time. The Zerquarian. That guy. You gonna come out of retirement too? Let's see. What was I just thinking? I don't know what I was thinking, but said would like to if you can find the time and motivation. Like I'm always drawing, but it's like the days just are not long enough. And it still takes me so long to set up a stream. I wish you could just have like pre-made settings. You're on your account, and just have it preset, and it just goes. You just title it. Like even the descriptions, I try to use the same descriptions. Oh, cat's here. Everybody's in. Cat's my friend from high school. You said OBS. Yeah. That's true. I I downloaded it, and I think I looked at it and then I gave up because it was like I was burnt out on learning stuff or something. I'll have to do it. I downloaded it. I don't think I have it anymore, but I'll yeah, that's what you use, Zach? All right. Did you ever use StreamYard, Zach? I know that was my recommendation because I knew of people using it. If I can work it out to set it up, anyone can. Yeah. Okay. That's probably what I'm going to do in the near future. So, yeah, so this guy, Lampwick, let's call him. I'm going to make him for sale. I'm going to do a post tomorrow on Twitter, Instagram, Kara, and Facebook, all at Wrangleshank. Why can't I figure it out? This right here, at Wrangleshank. You can find me in any of those. Some of them are in the links in the description of this video, probably. But if you follow me there, don't even have to follow me. Just DM me and tell me you want it on the post with this picture, and that'll be the thing. It's gonna. I'll have the. So it's a 9 by 11 size page, and I'll put it up. I think I'm gonna do $25. I'm not gonna put too much thought into it. Just winging it out there, and see if it works out. Oh, you didn't look up StreamYard, or you looked into StreamYard, but OBS seemed easier. Okay, I just do the thing that I hear first, and then I get comfortable with it, and then I don't want to do anything else. Is part of the problem too. But yeah, so look for this guy on. Well, look for this guy as I take him off screen. Look for him on YouTube. He does game streams sometimes. And then also Twitch, actually. He's also on Twitch. And but look for this drawing. I'll be posting it tomorrow at some point. And that'll be for sale. $25. And we'll see if I can make that work. And I'll do more of these all the time then, if it does. And that would be neat for me personally. Anyway, thanks for everybody for coming in. Crimson and Zach and Kat. And look, Kat's husband Chris is here now too. You wore your ITBS Ink the Book Show shirt today. I forgot you. Which one did you get? Because Ink the Book Show being this show. I know Kat got a Lonesome Dead Cowboy shirt on my TeePublic, which I don't promote enough. If you want to also support me, you can go to whatever my T Public is, and Kat got a shirt with a cowboy skeleton playing a guitar, and it says "Lonesome Dead Cowboy" on it, and then Chris got the green alligator, a different alligator that I drew. Yeah, I got stickers of that guy. Oh, and here's a secret. For anything I mail out, I'm probably gonna include some of these stickers. Look, it's another gator. I like to do gators. But yeah, that's the plan. So anyway, I gotta get on to the next thing. Probably get to bed because I got an early start tomorrow. So thanks everybody for coming in. I appreciate it. It was great to see Dominami and Crimson V again. That was a pleasant surprise. I wasn't even thinking about them coming in. I didn't even think anybody I knew personally, like face to face, knew was going to come in here at this hour. So I appreciate everybody being here. Did I ever make a Reggie sticker? Reggie's a little frog guy from this circus story I want to do. Kat really likes that character. No, I didn't. I really should, because he is a really appealing character, and I really like him too. I may. I want to put a bunch of new designs on the T Public too, because I haven't added anything to that, and I feel like I've got a lot of good stuff that lends itself to stickers and T-shirts and stuff that I don't have offered yet. So I might be working on some new designs for stuff in the near future too. The damn problem is time. but yeah, we'll see how this sells, if it sells. Ooh, look, it's signed and everything. Watercolor, hand inked, brushed inked. Yeah, we'll see. That'll be my new experiment, and we'll see how it turns out. But thanks everyone for coming in. What a pleasant surprise. Goodbye everybody. I'm Ryan O'Connor. This is Ink the Book Show. Quit your job, become ungovernable, as my friend says, and stop slapping your mom around. Give your father a hug for me, and catch you on the flippity dip, suckers.